so we're playing something else entirely.
Yep, so I've rounded up a desperate group for one last job. This is... you can get these rules for free, or it's basically a pay what you want system. I'll try and remember to put a link in the comments, where basically these guys don't have characters yet. We're going to make the characters up as we go along. We've got a few things sorted out before we started playing, but it shouldn't interfere with the game too much. So, I'm the boss. I'm an influential rancher. I'm Big Daddy Balls. B-A-W-S. Is that? Sorry.
Balls.
Balls. And I'm here to recruit a desperate group to fight off bandits to save Last Salvation Creek. Fortunately, the last time these guys were in, these are basically one last job. You're all over the hill action heroes. You know, you're settling down for retirement, but you're being dragged out for one last job. Fortunately, the town doesn't like you. Last time you were thrown out, which was due to the fire, which started when there was an accident with a cow.
An accident with a cow that led to an accident with a lantern, that led to an accident with the hay, and then the houses, and then it spread from there, really.
Yeah. The nitroglycerin didn't help either.
Okay.
Poor town of plot device never stood a chance.
Might be my fault. They always know it's my fault. I don't know if it actually is my fault, but they know it is.
Your drunken rants, you fess up.
Okay.
It's the Indian blood in you, means you can't take the whiskey.
So, we're going to start this on my ranch, which is, located not too far from Salvation. Salvation is where I sell most of my stuff. I'm kind of the overlord, and I feel like I have to protect the town. Unfortunately, the bandits have been...
the overlord, the town overlord.
I may be the mayor because I have the most of the money. I may own all the land because I have all the money. Yeah.
You might also be the sheriff because you hired all the cops.
Well, no, I'm not the sheriff. The last sheriff had met a rather nasty end at the hand of the bandits. So, hence I'm
There was a stampede. Something happened to my cows that meant that they accidentally stampeded all over the sheriff. The property investigation was called off in the tragic aftermath.
Okay, so I'm going to start with Dictron. So the way this goes is I select a crew member, I give them their name and generally a job description, along with some sort of problem. So I'm going to pick on Dictron.
Yes.
Dictron?
This is... Remember, I always want to die.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. You're Red Hatter.
Red Hatter, huh?
Yeah. You're gunslinger with a death wish.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I wonder why I have that death wish, but...
Oh, we'll find out.
Be that mysterious secret. Alright, so then we go in order, right?
Yeah, well, no, you can just pick anyone.
Oh, well. Yeah. Alright. Oh, Light. Light.
Alright.
You're the ironically named Sweet Sam.
Sweet Sam?
Sweet Sam. You might come off every now and again to the folks who don't know you as being, friendly. Guy, was on the up and up. But then, once night falls, the knives come out. Ugh. Gotta keep you on a leash, really.
So, bipolar knife thrower.
Bipolar psychopath. Alright. Forever, you are... Let me think a little bit more. Your name is Dynamo Dan. You are what you think you are. You're very much an explosives expert. Unfortunately, you're not that much of an expert because you're kind of lacking most of your body hair from previous experiences with explosives.
No, the kind of guy who has permanently spiked hair and no eyebrows.
No eyebrows at all.
Oh, I've actually missed something. I'm sorry. We're actually supposed to be giving it a reason we're bringing the person on for the job. So,
Well, it kind of works in this context because we're just hiring. Oh, yeah, but we need to set
the
scenes, don't we?
Yeah. So, Red Hatter, you're here to outfight the bandito leader.
He's not nearly as good a shot as me, and I'll prove it. And
okay, so you can pick Sweet Sam's here for.
Sam's here. Sam's here because, well, when you're hired to take out these folks, well, you can just kind of go nuts.
Well, it's got to be a problem. He's here
Sneaking
to
into
solve.
a bandit camp at night could work.
Reduce their numbers.
Well, yeah, absolutely. He's getting out of there. He's our assassin then.
So why is Dynamo Dan here?
He's here to provide some distractions for when they attack the town, and also to maybe provide smoke or some other sort of distraction to help, let's say, to let Red Hatter get to the leader.
Yeah, because we all know if they take out the leader, the rest of the bandits will just fail.
But just scatter.
That's how it works, isn't it? Right?
And it's win-win for me. Because, if he's not going to win, but if he takes me out, then there's no problem there. You were all expecting it.
Right. So, who's apostate?
Ooh.
Who am I?
Yeah. I was trying to think of it and then I got distracted. Damn it. Can't even go with Sweet because someone's stolen Sweet. Because the name Sally came to mind, but. Let's go with Sally Mule. I'll write that down.
Yep.
Sally Worth.
Yep. Sally Mule's here because she knows horses better than anyone. And
Then why
if
she
we
called
can-
mule?
Yeah.
I ain't a horse.
yeah. And if she can force the bandit horses to scatter, then the bandit leader has no means of escape.
What's the problem?
Problem would be getting to where the bandits keep their horses and scattering them across the plains.
No, I mean
No,
the
that's the
personnel.
objective.
That's the objective personnel.
What's
personal
wrong
problem.
with me?
Oh,
Yeah.
problem. Oh, it's got to something more obvious than it's guarded, isn't it?
No, it's personal problem.
It's a personal problem.
What's wrong with
Oh,
Sally?
hers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know. I don't like being mean to people. Weirdly.
Just like it just
Yeah,
has,
she likes horses more than people. She's not very good with her social skills.
Oh, that'll be easy.
Basic strengths. Okay, so
I don't even have to act.
Sociopath. Oh, great.
I'm going to
That's two sociopaths.
I'm not a social. I'm just, perpetually.
You're
Like
enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Enthusiastic about explosives.
Enthusiastic about your job. That ain't a problem
Yeah.
whatsoever.
If
Come
there's
on.
one thing that you don't want to be an enthusiastic amateur in, it's probably the field of explosives.
Well, you either really get really good at it, or you die super fast.
Yeah.
You ever see a demolitionist with shaky hands? Not for very long.
A colorblind demo man. Cut the green man.
They all just look like yellow to me.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I wish I would have been able to do that to someone because I totally would have made someone a colorblind explosives quote unquote expert.
We can go back and change it.
Colorblind explosives expert.
Yeah, there we go. You're now colourblind because it's much funny. Doesn't mean you're
And we're
not horribly
talking
scarred.
movie colorblind here as well, as in can only see black and white, I'm guessing.
Yeah. For you, the colour part of Western's never started.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm actually living in a black and white Western.
Yep.
Oh, that's actually even worse because the only way you can actually tell what things are is by sniffing them and not ever. That's
I'm
going to kill your
actually
brain cells
blind.
real quick.
So, scene planning?
Scene planning. So I think reducing their numbers should come first. So this goes to Sweet Sam. So you're basically you're the leader for this scene. So you've got to come up with a way how you're going to reduce. The team's going to go in and reduce their numbers. It's going to start off quiet because they don't expect to at this point. So the danger pool is going to be quite low. The way it works is you. The danger pool is how many dice I roll. When you roll your die, we basically match off. So if I get a 1 and a 2 and you get a 3 and a 4, you win twice. Does that make sense?
So it's risk.
Kind of like Risk, yeah. So basically, you have to beat whatever I roll in the danger pool.
Yeah, all right,
So-
that makes sense.
For me, if it's
Danger
basically,
pool. The less successful Kenny Loggins follow up.
basically it's the highest dice I roll in the danger pool. That's your target number for a dice roll for your die.
Hmm.
You all start off with a skill level of 2. Let's just double check that. In everything. Yes, all your abilities are 2. So you have 4 skills. You're quick, which is for shooting people in a straight fight, taking cover and moving quickly. Mean, for intimidation, fighting dirty, sneaking, lying and breaking the law. Tough, for surviving off the land, enduring pain, hardship and brawl. And good, charm, persuade, enforce law, defend others and heal. So you all have an ability of 2 in that category. You also all have 2 grit.
All right.
So
Uncle.
when you go for a skill, you will roll 2 die. Anecdotes are basically the way we change your characters. At any point, any of you guys, before someone makes a dice roll, can basically call up somebody's legend. Either legend, say that they're the best at something, say they're the worst at something, or give them a scar. Scars are more for turning a failure into a success. You have equipment. So one of you may have like an amazing gun or something like that, but okay. So basically, before the dice roll, you can pretty much say, but you're the worst at this. At that point, your skill reduces down to 1. Then that allows somebody else to become the best at that skill.
I think you have to choose to be the worst at something. Giving someone a scar is different to...
Oh yeah, can you?
Well, this group right
you
here
choose...
has a
Yeah,
pretty
you
good
choose to be
eye.
the worst at something.
Oh yeah.
Scars mean that if you fail something, another player can give you a scar, so you don't lose any stamina. And they take 1 dice in the pool and change it to a 10. So basically, when you give a character a scar, you're turning failure into statistically on. So it's like a fate point. You have a maximum of 2 scars. So say Apostate made a roll and she screwed up, then I could say give her a scar, and then she could change one of her dices to a 10 and doesn't lose any stamina. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it'll become more right. But yeah. Or you can spend a point of grit to gain 3 stamina. So the grit is quite useful. It's kind of your fate point. Scars are more like burning your fate point because it's kind of hurts you in some way.
All right.
Stamina?
So,
I don't actually have the book open.
stamina is like, I think, your ability to keep going.
Yeah, you have 3 points of stamina.
Okay, so it's...
I like how there's only like 17 pages of rules in this rulebook.
Yeah, that's the only reason we're trying this without learning it.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll go back to the planning scene. So, we're on to breaking in and targeting, reducing the enemy's numbers. How are you going to go about reducing the enemy's numbers?
Sweet Sam is this lovable psychopath. He's probably going to be He's probably going to be very happy about doing it himself in a very messy way, though quiet. The rest of them and probably entering off to the side, not in any of the normal positions, trying to make sure that, hidden and silent.
I don't think it should be hard to guess that Sweet Sam is clearly the best at being mean.
Unfortunately, you have to be the worst at something before you can become the best. So someone else has to become the worst.
I get it. I'm just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still, that's...
Now,
Well,
does it have to be the same thing?
Technically, Sweet Sam could say he's the worst at being good.
I would say he's probably the worst at being tough rather than good.
Yeah.
If
Well,
he's
mind
sweet,
you
then
saying
he's
that
got
he's
to be
supposed to be
faking it.
like a smiling sociopath, isn't he? So
Yeah, so he's got to have at least some good in there, right?
I'm the worst at being good just because I don't know people
Well,
and how they
we
work.
can get this actually in the game because it'll be basically whoever calls it first.
Fine.
Fair.
Here we go, completion track, that's what I was looking for. So completion track is the number of successes you need to get. It's number of players plus times 2. Plus the scene number times 2. So
Alright, so we need to have 10. No, wait. Number of
6.
players plus 12.
6
Number
to start with.
I thought you
There's
said
4 of
number of
us.
players plus the scene number times 2.
Yeah, the scene number times 2. So it's the first scene, it's times 2 is 2 plus 4.
Order of operations.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Multiplication first, guys. Come on.
Hey, I didn't know you were saying the first scene. Alright.
So it's 12.
Then-
It's
Worst at math.
yeah.
And I graduated in math.
Yeah,
What does that
it's
say
the
about
order
our
of
education
sentence.
system?
The Alright, Sweet Sam's gonna just suggest stuff that's relatively simple. Since they're not expecting us, there's not really much need for going out of her way. Probably warn Dynamo not to set explosives, at least for a little while. And Sam's probably just going to get to work gleefully.
Does what he do.
He does what he does. And he does it very well.
So you're just going to go in and start shooting, stabbing.
It sounds like we're doing a quick infiltration, hit and run kind of thing, right?
Quick
Yeah, well,
infiltration.
Yeah, Sweet Sam's probably going like, no guns until we're spotted.
Yeah. I mean, I could probably just get to it, laying explosives to cover our escape.
Yeah, that's probably a
Well,
good
it'd
idea. Any chance of getting near the horses and letting them just run loose in camp?
Yeah,
That'd
so they
probably
can't
be the
run? Yeah, I can do that.
second scene
Can't
or
chase
third
us.
scene? Yeah.
Right. Second.
Then Red Hatter on Outlook to shoot people if they start getting riled up.
Gotta shoot him down.
Sounds like a plan.
So you get +1 dice to all your dice rolls for this scene. Um,
All right. So how many dice do I roll?
at the moment, 2 for anything, unless you declare yourself to be the worst at whatever you roll. So we'll get this started. This is going to be the sneaking in phase. So to begin with, you're going to start, trying to get close to the bandits, past their sentries. So I'm going to roll 2d10 because the danger pool currently stands at 2. And it's a 5.
We can't see that.
Oh, stupid.
You currently have dice private, right?
Yeah, let's re-roll that then. It's because I got it automatically set.
Ooh.
I will stick with the 5 though.
Thank you.
Just as I'm feeling nice for round 1. Okay, so you can pretty much pick any of your skills and roll your 2 die. Or you can declare yourself the worst at something and roll 1 die.
Wow.
Trying to beat an 8.
Well, 5.
Actually,
I
he's saying
rolled a 5
5.
the first time.
Alright, no worries.
This would work off of mean since my guy's actually trying to sneak all the way in. So I'm going to roll twice.
You've got various actions you can push on. Is when you attempt to, when you roll your dice, you're trying to get the number of target numbers. So you're trying to get this 6 down to a 0. Every success basically reduces that down. You can hold them off, which makes the scene less dangerous, because every round the danger pool is going to go up by 2. It's also going to go up by 2 for every 1 you guys roll. So you can
It goes up by 1 for everyone, not 2 for everyone.
Yeah, so 1.
And starts at 2.
Yeah. But I didn't roll a 10, so for you, you're fairly lucky that you haven't taken any standard damage. So, are you going to try and reduce the danger pool, or are you going to try and knock some successes on?
Well, we're early on, so we should try and knock some successes on early up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll try to knock
exactly.
some
You're
successes.
leading the scene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's his choice.
Then you get an extra die.
Yep, so you can roll your
Okay,
3
so I
die.
get 3 dice?
Yep.
Alright, well, let's try to get some successes on.
So you need a 6 or more.
Oh,
And how are you doing this? You're just sneaking by first?
just sneaking by like he's usually good at during the night. After all, nobody expects Sweet Sam to turn on them and make a bloody mess.
You roll 3 dice. There.
So, 1 success, which takes the track down to 1, and a 1. So,
Maybe Sweet Sam used to be a bit better at this than he is right now.
So, that increases the danger pool by 1 to 3. But yeah, you got a sack. You sneak through. So you can feel free to describe what you're doing.
He's sneaking on. He's sneaking on by. Maybe he gets a little. Distracted by thinking there's a snake somewhere. Freaks out just a slight bit, and then goes
Sam.
back to sneaking.
Fuck's go. It's just a snake.
Okay,
I
who wants
don't
to go
like
next?
snakes.
You don't like much of anything, Sam. I thought you'd be used to that by now.
I like blood.
And everyone's silent.
It's gonna sound so weird.
Yeah. Okay, so who wants to step up to try now?
I'll take the case.
Okay, here comes your danger pool roll.
Nasty.
You're against an 8.
Ugh.
Oh.
You're going to try and hold them off or push on?
I'm thinking I'm
Push
thinking,
on, I'd say.
yeah, we gotta
What's
push
this you're
on.
trying to do?
We're all trying to sneak in at the moment. This
Now
is
I'm
like
going
the
to-
first.
I'm
First
gonna
round, you're trying to sneak in.
How do I?
And then, of
Now,
course,
who is Red Hatter again?
Red Hatter is the gunslinging master here.
You are the worst at sneaking around.
I'm the worst at being mean. It's true.
okay, so set your mean to 1,
Yep.
and now roll 1 die.
Yeah.
And you get 2 grit.
Yeah, you
oh,
get
yeah,
2
you also
grit.
get 2 grit, so you now have 4 grit.
Yeah, you are just the absolute worst at sneaking around. You just can't help firing off a couple shots anytime you're about to get to the murdering.
Ah.
Oh,
I even
God.
almost got it.
It's not too bad, though.
Well, see, when the rattlesnake happens, I can't just help myself. Sam freaks out. I immediately pull out my my Colt and I fire it right in the head, right between its eyes.
Well, danger pool
Source
doesn't go
alert,
up, but
folks.
it's quite quiet. So let's see how someone else does. So it's either Dynamo or Sally.
I'll go. I'm definitely not the best at sneaking, but I guess I'm not the worst either. Danger pool limit. Hey, again.
Hates danger pool's on fire.
There is a forest.
Now,
so-
what does being mean get you? Like, what's
An
that
extra
do?
die. So basically, being
Yeah.
the best at being mean, means he's got a skill of 3 in that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Well,
but
the
like,
other 3 are
the skills
sneaking
are
forward.
descriptive, but I don't know exactly what falls under.
Yeah, it can fall
Intimidate,
under anything
fight.
you want, really, at the moment.
Yeah. It's intimidate, fight, fighting dirty, sneaking, lying, breaking the law.
Okay.
While the other 3 are sneaking forward to do their nefarious work, I'm wandering around trying to be as quiet as I can and planting my explosives in the sand.
Right, pushing on.
Pushing on, draw. So...
Yeah, special draw. You and the GM are the same highest dice. You know a position that easily matched, at least for now. I have 2 die. So you can do something stupid, which is set my highest die to 1 and add a die to the danger pool. You can get yourself hurt.
yeah.
Which is set your highest die to 10, my die to 10, lose a point of stamina, but the dice is removed. Or you can break away and lose the conflict.
You should do something stupid.
I think you should do something stupid.
I'll probably
Stupid.
need to do one of each, to be honest.
Yeah, I've got 2 8s there.
Yeah, so I need to... I'll do something stupid, which ups the danger roll, and I will get myself hurt.
Alright, so you've
So
taken
I lose a point of stamina.
Here I am thinking, though, once it comes around, that blowing himself up so many times, Dan's probably the toughest here.
Yeah.
Comes up anyway.
Okay.
While I'm digging away, a sentry comes up on me, and I get into a bit of a fist fight. I managed to put him down with my shovel, but not before he gets a few good blows in.
Just rocking a shiner right now. Got you right in the eye.
Yeah.
Okay, so at some point we're going to get towards legends. Legend is a story. Basically, you use an anecdote. You make a story. So you're basically saying something like, why does that guy beating on you? You once took 10 guys down with a chair leg. That type of thing. What the legend does gives them an immediate reroll of additional die in their pool.